Oh man. He said, who's the guy in the casket, Tony? I don't know. It's a black guy. But we're gonna get off. We're gonna get off into this today. As you can see, George Macon, Bishop George, the black superhero, aka the Black Goku, aka Kakaradimus. We're gonna talk about this stuff today, man. We're gonna get into it. Let me open up. Get some people enough time to come in. We're gonna actually go into this. This is a serious situation. What's going on? This is a serious situation with this Texas police officer. Give people enough time to come in. Texas cop fired. Yeah, this is some. I'm gonna draw some. I'm gonna come to. We gonna have to come to some conclusions about the situation. Now earlier, what's going on? What's going on? Earlier, I did a live stream. Um, Earlier today, I did a live stream on what it is to be pro-black, and I talked about this Daniel Cameron dude. And I'm gonna read the article, the clapback that he's supposed to did towards Meg Thee Stallion. And I'm gonna read what he said. And then after I read what he said, we're going to go into the classroom this tonight. We're going to do some open heart surgery. We're going to do some. We're going to open up the brain and fix some brain aneurysms. We're going to dissect. We're going to really go in and deal with some stuff, because you have a lot of black people, both. And I'm gonna stay calm today. I'm not going to get hyped. But you have a lot of black people, both Republican and Democrat, that likes to criticize black people. Hey, Shantae. Hey, Brianna. They like to criticize black folk, pro-black folks, for our stance. But I keep telling you, there was a guy that was shot by the police, a black guy, Jonathan, was it Simmons or something? He was shot by the police. This guy was supposed to be a Trump supporter, said that he loves white women and he's Blue Lives Matter, and he was gunned down. But these same black conservatives, right? You never hear them call out these racist judges, these racist police chiefs, these racist teachers that's teaching us in these institutions, that's teaching our children. And we're gonna talk about this today. See, because a lot of these black people, because they went and got an education, they got a white wife, they feel like they're accepted, they tend to come out and teach our people that you can do all these things as long as you put your mind to it. And we live in this now racial utopia, as if the stench of racism has been eradicated because they've made it. They've been accepted. And they turn around and they talk down on their own communities and their own people, and they marry white, they hobnob with white, and they're no longer interested in building anything with black people. And when I read this article, you're going to really get a chance. I'm just giving enough time for some more people to come in. I know a lot of times they got me like on some type of blacklist, because it's like I'm 3 minutes in and there's 11 people in it. Like, there's so many people be telling me that they don't get they're not getting my alerts. They're not getting the alerts. Let me see something. Hold on. Let's do it this way. Because so many people are telling me, George, when you go live, I'm not getting your alerts. Hold on. And that's what I'm saying. It's not even me being live. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm about to say it's not even showing up in my phone. All righty. Get some people enough. Yeah, because when people come in, when I share the screen, when I share my screen, I actually want to go into, hold on, give me 1 second. I want to go into exactly what it is that I'm, hold on. Exactly what it is that I'm going to talk about tonight. I'm going to show you guys some stuff. And I believe that is important that you guys get this. 1 second, I'll be ready. Just give me 1 minute. 1 minute. Get all the stuff in here. Because there's a lot of stuff that go on that I think our people really, I think that we don't, because we don't pay attention to a lot of stuff. We really don't understand what we're up against and really what's actually going on. So we tend to believe what's going on, Black Voltron. Where my other, see, that's what I'm saying. Hold on, because I'm trying to get my people up in here, man. Because I know that they're not getting the I know that they're not getting the information. Let me just send I'm sending these out to a couple people. A lot of people email me and tell me, George, I didn't know that you was live. I mean, so many people, like, it's ridiculous. People are telling me, like, they're not knowing that I'm that when I go live, like, they're not getting the and I guess when we go, what's going on, Riz? And I guess that when we go in on this stuff, man, and Riz, I'm gonna go in tonight. I'm gonna show them some stuff, but I need y'all to understand that what gives white people, who told white people that they was justified in governing over Black people? See, just because we go to their institutions and, you know, they allow us now to sit next to them and learn with them and all of these different things. Who said that they was deemed fit to govern us? And nobody still has been able to answer that question for me. Hold on. And then we're gonna get the business in like 30 seconds. I almost got it. We're gonna get the business in like 30 seconds. I just want to make sure that a lot of my people is actually getting my because I'm telling you, people be calling me like, yo, man, like, you live. I didn't even know that you live. Like, people that's been following me for a long time. All right, so let's get to it. All right, so thanks, Riz. Yeah, thanks so much. Yeah, they got me shadow banned. Oh, hold on. What? Yeah, because I haven't even seen my bro. One more person. One more person. Let me get my man real quick. Let me get my man pots and pans. There we go. There we go. Yeah. All right, so now I'm ready. Now we can rock and roll. All right. Yeah, so this is the thing, right? So you got Daniel Cameron. He makes the statements that he makes. You have this Black Trump supporter that's gunned down by the police, right? You have Candace Owens, Paris Denard, Brandon Tatum, ABL. You have all these different Black people, you know, standing up and making excuses for white people, calling Ahmaud Arbery a gangster, Breonna Taylor a drug dealer. They always make excuses, right, for Black people when Black people get in trouble or get killed or something bad happens at the hands of white people. You have these Black people that comes and they make these type of excuses, right? But then when that guy Jonathan Simmons or whatever get killed, I don't hear anything because this guy was dating white women. He was a Trump supporter. He was Blue Lives Matter. I haven't heard anything. It's not even being plastered all over CNN. It's something I guess they're trying to cover up. But the question that I'm asking tonight in this live stream that George Macon is asking his people is, what makes white people, who told white people that they was deemed fit to govern Black people? And how come our so-called educated, intelligent class all of a sudden thinks that it's okay? Like, you can marry a white woman, you can be in these institutions with white people as if they're not racist. So I'm gonna share my screen now. We're gonna get right off into it. I got some stuff I want to show you guys. I'm gonna prove my point today. Because see, it's easy to so-called call out a Pookie and Ray Ray. It's easy to look at the ghetto or the hoods and say, look at those people. and call that out, right? It's easy to call out so-called poor whites. But for some reason, your mama, my daddy, the black pastor, they don't have a problem sending you to schools to be taught by white women. They don't have a problem with you going up to these judges. And they be sitting there standing outside protesting as if the judge is going to give you some type of justice. Like you're holding out hope in 2020 with all of our history with white nationalism in America, as if you're going to get some form of justice. You're voting, you're participating, but you participate in everything that's a part of white nationalism, but not with your brother or sister. And when things go wrong, you get upset and have the audacity to protest as if you were expecting them to give you something. Let me share my screen. Let me prove my point. Let me prove my point. Oh, shit. I hope this thing don't act goofy. There we go. All right. So let's look at Exhibit A. Let's just look at this black man who's educated. Let's look at this educated black man, right? He would be considered so-called considered a high value black man. He's Kentucky's attorney general. He's married to a white woman. He's considered, he's basically living the American dream and he made it. Now let's start from here. Cameron said Meg Thee Stallion was correct, saying black men should be protected, said that black women should be protected, and reiterated that Taylor's death was tragic. But the personal comments she played about him, Cameron said, was disgusting. Well, he believes that black women should be protected, but he didn't love a black woman enough to marry one. Still, Cameron said he wasn't. Now I want y'all to listen close, because like I said, we grade do some open heart surgery. We grade fix some brain aneurysms. We about to really go in. I want y'all to listen. Still, Cameron said he wasn't surprised. He's been criticized as a black Republican before. He said, dating back to the time at the University of Louisville. And he'll be criticized again, he continued. Now, he said, he goes to say that he's been criticized as a black Republican before. So who are the people that's criticizing him? If he's a black Republican and he's being criticized, it's obvious he's not being criticized by white people. So if you're being criticized by black people as a black Republican, what is your stance? Now we see that you're a black Republican, you come out, you have a white wife. Now, it's nothing wrong with having conservative views, but how come every black Republican with conservative views have to be married white? Huh? Let's read on. See, you gotta listen to people so that way you can understand who's the black people that they have in charge that they tried out in front of you. Let's look at this. The fact that a celebrity that I've never met before wants to make those sorts of statements, they don't hurt me. Yes, it do. That's why you responded. It absolutely hurts you because you have inner guilt from within that's killing you, because you know in your spirit what you did was wrong. You know in your spirit that these people was racist. Daniel Cameron knows he's experienced racism. Daniel Cameron, for the love of God, is the Attorney General in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. He knows that racism is rampant there, but Daniel Cameron will rather keep his head down and just be a good guy. They allow him to marry a white woman. They allow him in the places he put a suit on. He talk all the right talk. He do all the things that they want him to do. See, Daniel Cameron cannot go against the grain because he got one time to fuck up, and that's it for Daniel Cameron. See, let's look at it. They don't hurt me, but what it does is it exposed the type of intolerance that people and the hypocrisy he said. Again, he's talking about his own people. See, because he looks at his own community with vitriol, because he feels as though I came out and I did everything Mr. Charlie told me to do, and I made it. And because you're not doing it, because you disagree with me, or because you call me out for my fuckery, see the hypocrisy and intolerance. Obviously, people preach about being tolerant. You've seen a lot of that from the left about being tolerant. Now, he's a black man that's talking about the left as if the right is right and exact. But that's because the right has given him a cushy position in white supremacy as long as he do their bidding. As long as he shut, you can get some white pussy. As long as you be good, little Cameron. Let's get on. But when you saw there's inconsistent with tolerance, in fact, it's her espousing intolerance. Now listen, there are many black Republicans, Cameron added, who aren't scared anymore. Whoa, wait a minute, Daniel. He said that there are many black Republicans who aren't scared anymore. Scared of who? Well, see, Daniel, I wish I was there when he made that comment, because I would have asked Daniel, excuse me, as a brother, you're telling me that you're more scared of your people than white Republicans and white Democrats in Kentucky, knowing the history? So now you're saying that there are many black Republicans who aren't scared anymore and have had enough of the derogatory remarks. So he has more vitriol towards his people, towards derogatory remarks and the historical racism of white nationalism in this country. This is what he's telling you. So what I'm telling you, why are you expecting some type of justice from a man that don't like you? He can't stand you, black people. He's telling you. He's telling you that whatever history that we have with white people, I forgive that, but I would never forgive you for making derogatory remarks about me. I would never forgive you for that. I forgive Kentucky for what they've done to my ancestors. I forgive South Carolina and all these racist judges and everybody else. This is what he's saying. Like I said, y'all gotta listen. These derogatory, he says, and have had enough of derogatory remarks that are made because of my political philosophy. Well, the political philosophy of many black people in this country that echoes the sentiments of Daniel Cameron. I don't think Daniel Cameron has ever stopped to wonder why he gets so much pushback from people that look like him based off of his philosophy. Because, see, the thing is, how come Daniel doesn't have so much patience for his own people as he has for white nationalism, as he has for white people? He doesn't exhibit that same patience towards his own. He hasn't stopped and thought, why does they push back with so much angst and anger? Why? Now look what he goes to say. Asked whether he's surprised that attorneys who have represented Taylor's family, including national civil rights lawyer Ben Crump, have called for a new special prosecutor to reopen the case and potentially press homicide charges against the officers who fired the apartment. Cameron noted that he was the special prosecutor assigned to the case and that he has a responsibility to present the case grand jury with facts without bias. He then took aim at Crump, who is based out of Florida, but has taken on cases around the nation. This is the Crump model, Cameron said on the program. He goes into a city, creates a narrative, cherry picks and proves that narrative creates chaos in the community. This is a black man who's in a position of power in Kentucky, a place that held slaves, historical racist place. This is a black man married to a white woman. Again, you have a black man going after another black man on a white man's publication. He's saying that this man comes from Florida, he creates his own narrative, and he cherry picks to prove the narrative. Now, how many times in places of Alabama, places of Georgia, places of Tennessee, places of Missouri, and all those places where these people created these narratives about black people, to incarcerate black people? But how is it that a man like Daniel Cameron is so forgiving towards white nationalism, but not his own people, for trying to get justice? So again, I ask, who in America in positions of power is pro-black? Now, I'm laying this out as a premise to prove my point. Because I don't see the likes of Daniel Cameron's and Candace Owens calling out the people that I'm going to show today, explaining how we shouldn't trust these judges, these police chiefs, these school teachers that's governing over us every day. But they come out and they make excuses for the right and the left by disrespecting us when we can clearly see what's going on, and we call out these educated blacks for it, and they turn around and attack us. Let's get to it. Let's move over. Many of y'all remember this case back from now this is the judge, right? Now this is very important, right? This is very important. Now I want y'all to look at this, Riz. This is a judge. This would be considered a high value man. This would be considered a man that you were supposed to trust. PA judge. Watch this, Riz. PA judge sentenced to 28 years in massive juvenile justice bribery scandal. Look what he was doing to little black and brown boys, right? But you will never have them call this out. Now, knowing our history, how did this judge is a judge that already had preconceived notions about black people? Let's look at it. This is years back, and he tried to get out in 2019, and they wouldn't give him a retrial. A Pennsylvania judge was sentenced to 28 years in prison in connection to a bribery scandal that ruled the state's juvenile justice system. Former Luzerne County Judge Mark Cavalieri Jr. was convicted of taking $1 million in bribes from developers of juvenile detention centers. Now watch this. They gave him $1 million to fill these prisons up with kids. This is a white man. Our children was coming into these courtrooms. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. And I ask again, how many people in your family is pro-black? Let's look at this. The judge then presided over cases that would send juveniles to those same centers. This man took $1 million in bribes and presided over cases that would send black and brown boys to those same prisons that they was building. And this is a judge, a man in a suit, that could talk the English the proper way that you would trust, that your mom and daddy would trust. Will tell you to go vote for that judge on that bench. And he's just one that got caught, Riz. How many ones that didn't get caught? But these are the people that your Daniel Camerons and your Candace Owens is telling you should follow. But they'll turn around and try to tell a drug dealer, but they would never call out these people. The judge then presided over the cases that would send juveniles to those same centers. The case to be known as Kids for Cash. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court tossed about 4,000 convictions issued by Carreira between 2003 and 2008, saying he violated the constitutional rights of the juveniles, including the rights to legal counsel and the right to illegitimately enter a plea. Now, I want y'all to really stop and think about this, right? All praise due to the Most High. I want y'all to really stop and think about this. How many black men and black women have went into courtrooms and they ran into judges like this, white judges like this, that took money to fill up these prisons, especially in the 80s and 90s and in the early 2000s when they was building these prisons, when Biden was responsible for putting in those mandatory minimums and they began to invest in prisons. How many judges was on the take to fill up these prisons with black bodies, warehousing black bodies, huh? See, this is just one story of a man that got caught. But how come I don't ever hear the right call this stuff out? So when people like a George say that I'm pro-black and I call out both sides, how come a person like Daniel Cameron can't see, damn, you know what, I understand what a brother like George is saying. They can't see it. This is the hypocrisy. Cavalier was tried and convicted of racketeering charges earlier this year. His attorneys has asked for a reasonable sentence in court papers, saying in effect that he's already been punished enough. They're saying that this man has already been punished enough. But I want you to understand something in this open heart surgery we're doing. You need to understand that if this is happening on the juvenile level, and you have privatized prisons for years, and people invested in these prison systems that they needed to keep 99% occupancy, and you had these mandatory minimum sentences with judges, when you got locked up with a gun, a judge had to sentence you a mandatory sentence. It was filling these prisons up to the point where they didn't even have beds. How many of these judges was on the tape that haven't got caught, that the whistle wasn't blown on them? And you trusting these people? Let's move to the next one. These are the judges. These are so-called high-value men. Let's move up. Move it up. Hold on. Jacksonville judge accused of racist and sexist comments resigns. Right? This is another judge. This is a judge in Florida. Now, this man is accused of racist and sexism, right? He's a freaking judge. So what happens? My computer's acting crazy. Hold on. Goodness, man. Computer's acting janky for a minute. All right, here we go. So let's look at this. This is a judge, right? This is your judge. Right, Riz. Look at this, right? So what happens, Chauncey Gaming, if your son or your family member, your loved one got to go in front of this judge? Listen to what this judge said. Jacksonville Circuit Judge Mark Huxley III embroiled in an investigation into allegations of making racist and sexist remarks, resigned Monday. Chief Judge Mark Mahan confirmed that Huxley, who could not be reached for comment, had emailed his resignation to Florida Governor Rick Scott. Huxley was facing potential impeachment by the Florida Legislation and Judicial Qualifications Commission. Huxley, who not only won re-election in August, is accused of saying Black people should go back to Africa. And female staff attorneys are like cheerleaders who talk during the national anthem. So you mean to tell me that this judge, who represents the thought process of many across America, is a judge presiding over Black people? And he said that Black people should go back to Africa. Now, how in the name of the Most High could a Black man or woman get a fair trial coming in front of this son of a bitch? But yet and still, this man is a judge. Because you cannot train racism out of white people in America. It's ingrained in the mental habits. It's ingrained in America. It's the American way. And Black people are protesting and howling and screaming and holding out hope, thinking that these people will somehow change. You got a Daniel Cameron. He knows that this stuff exists. He knows that it exists. But he'd rather find a comfortable spot in it and turn around and look at you with anger and not the system. This is a judge. This is a judge. This man said that Black people should go back to Africa. He got caught. He had to resign. But they need to go back in the last 10 years of all his cases. Who's ever in jail based off of this man needs to be let out or have some new trials. The Judicial Qualifications Commission also cited Hughley in the misuse of his judicial assistants and staff attorneys responsible for helping all the judges in Jacksonville's base 4th Judicial Circuit. The complaints say he used staff attorneys to prepare scripts for routine judicial tasks and require one regularly to do his work for him. So he had people doing his work. He made sexist comments. He he said black. He was just having it his way, Riz. He was just doing his thing. Black people should go back to Africa while hitting the gavel. Black people coming up in there, he looking at you as a nigga. But this is your judge. But yet and still you got black conservatives on there hobnobbing with all these people making excuses. Let's move on. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Oh man, this one is vicious. Now, this is a real Mr. Charlie right here. Wait till y'all see this story. This is from 2018. This is a real Mr. Charlie. Oh, Mr. Charlie got angry. He got real angry. He couldn't compose himself. His real nature came out. He came, oh man, watch what this man do. Ohio judge resigns after video shows his hands around the black woman's neck. This man had the mitigated gall and audacity to come down off the bench and grab a black woman by her neck. God. Let's look at this. On September 4th, Cassandra Jackson went to the courthouse to try filing a protection order, a document sought by people being threatened or stalked. But the court staff told her she was late for the 8 a.m. deadline. And the video, she could be seen arguing with them before leaving. Batchman, who heard the noise from inside the courtroom, went outside, pointed his finger, and followed her. He caught up to her, and they walked back to the courtroom until Miss Jackson tried to turn a different way in the hallway. That's when Batchman grabbed her neck and shoulder, redirected her into a courtroom, and set her in the jury box while she was tearing up. Who the fuck do he think he is? This is a judge. This is the people that Donald Trump, even Joe Biden, and all your people protect. And I'm telling you, our people are going into these courtrooms. Yeah, Tiff. They said this is a judge, though. This is a so-called high-value man. He said you niggas need to go back to Africa, but this is the same man that preside over your cousin in the case. Y'all proving my point. Now watch this. Jackson, a 28-year-old black woman, said she thought he came after her to help. Instead, Batchman held her in contempt of court and sentenced her to 10 days in jail. 3 days for her disrespectful and disruptive behavior outside of this courtroom, and 7 more for resisting the deputies whom Batchman ordered to arrest her. He came off the bench himself and grabbed her by her neck and arm. Because this type of behavior is excused. This is the type of behavior that's excused. And the reason why it's excused because being black hurt and don't nobody want to be associated with anything black. So you have black liberals telling you to vote for Joe Biden because we have no black pride, knowing the history of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, which I think is a debate on tonight. We have no black pride. And then you have black conservatives telling you to vote. And because we're so divided, our communities is burning the shit. We got 370 homicides so far in Philadelphia, and what 80% of it is black. Well, that's because our communities and the system of capitalism is behind. We don't have a semblance of a community because the best of our groups is selling out and cooling. Just got to call it for what it is. It wasn't the first time Jackson had an encounter with Batchman. Last year, she also saw a protective order. Batchman denied, and she allegedly slammed her hand on a wall play card. He then sentenced her to 5 days confinement. In both cases, Batchman described her as belligerent. So now this man he got in trouble. He had to resign last week. He said, "I resigned in order to save the court further consternation. But had I known it was going to become public, I would have defended myself in the investigation. It went public because he went too far. He went down there. Yeah, they got a debate on, and I'm not interested in that garbage. I'm not interested in that garbage. And black people should be black. Let me move on to the next one. Black people in America should be ashamed of themselves, sitting here supporting that nonsense. And I'm sitting here trying to wake black people up to what's happening and what's going on. But just look at the numbers. Black people are not interested in this shit. Black people, yeah, black people just want white people to treat them better. Look, this is another judge. Look at this right here, right? Look at this. This is another judge. Chief federal judge in LA resigns over racially charged comment about black court official. So now this is a judge. This ain't even a Pookie and Ray Ray. This is a black court official. So what I'm saying is this stuff transcends just being a gangster or a thug. And you can go to college. You can do everything right. They still see you as a nigga. This is a black court official. The chief federal judge, the boss of all bosses down there. He had to resign over racially charged comment about a black official. But these same Republicans come out here and make excuses while at the same time criticizing black people. Oh, God. My computer's acting up. Damn, man, come on. Yeah, my computer's acting up. Hold on for a second, y'all. All right. The chief judge of the Central District of California, which includes Los Angeles, has resigned. And this is important, y'all. This is important. This is the chief judge of the Central District of California, which includes Los Angeles. He resigned over racially charged comments to a black official. U.S. District Judge Cormac J. Carney made the announcement in the email, and he says he apologized to the woman, Carrie K. Gray, but he says he knows that will not put the matter to rest. There will be divisions in the court, unnecessarily negative and hurtful publicity, and the diversion from the court's essential mission of administering justice. If I were to continue serving as the chief district judge, Carney said in an email obtained by eyewitness, I would not allow the court to become politicized and embroiled in controversy. So now, mind you, this man was a judge, a federal judge in court. Hold on. Yeah, this lady that he disrespected was served in a federal court for 35 years, and this man disrespected this woman. Not give her respect. Carney will remain. Listen to this shit. He will remain a federal judge, but another jurist will take over the duties of chief district judge. Carney had just started a 4-year term on June 1st. So let's get to the comments. Carney said in another conversation with Gray, he learned some people upset with him. Some people upset with the term believed he should resign. In a moment of anger and frustration, I said to Ms. Gray that people criticizing me were equating my well-intended use of the term street smart with reprehensible conduct of a police officer putting his knee on a person's neck. My statement was wrong. It was directed to my critics, not Ms. Gray. And I said it with no ill will or disrespect towards people of color. This is the thing. These are the judges that we see when we go into these courtrooms. And the sad part is that you guys need to understand is, the sad part that you guys need to understand is, how many black judges echo the same sentiments as these white judges? Now I'm getting down to why I did this live stream on this Texas cop, because I had to really open up and let you guys understand, because now we get into the police office. Because I had to open up and let you guys see. Right. But see, Tiff, there's thousands of them all across America, and that's why I'm exposing these judges. Because that judge that sent black men to prison just because he don't like them, he's one amongst thousands. And I'm showing you these different judges, federal judges and different circuit judges. Look at this, right? Let's go here. Let's go here. This computer acting crazy. With this thing. So this is Texas cop fired for sharing shocking meme, right? This cop shared a shocking meme, and I'm gonna show you guys the meme, right? Of a black man in a casket with the text, "The face you make when you don't stop resisting arrest." Hold on, I'm gonna let this whole thing come in because my computer's acting up. So it keep freezing up for some reason. Let me put this meme up. Let me put this picture of this meme up real quick. Let me put this all the way up. Let's open it up. Damn computer acting. Come on, man. Goodness, man. My computer. What the hell is this thing doing, man? Hold on a second, y'all. The computer's acting up. Oh wow, why is it still doing it? Come on. You got to be fucking kidding me. Why when I start teaching this, the computer's acting up? All right, hold on. Let me try to bring it back up. Let me see. Man, this thing don't want to act right. Hold on. What the hell? All right, hold on. I can't get this thing to act. My computer's acting funny. Hold on, y'all. What the hell is up with this shit? And I can't get the picture to show. I might just have to show it like this because it won't blow up for some reason. Let me just show it this way. Yeah, I'm trying to, man. The computer's acting real janky right now. It's not responding. But I'm gonna show it like this. Oh wow, now it disappeared. What the hell? That old John just disappeared on me, man. Hold on for a second. And the whole page is going out. This thing acting funny, man. All right, let me get rid of some of this stuff. All right, hold on. I'm scared to. All right, so it says Texas cop fired for sharing a shocking meme of black man in a casket, and that thing disappeared. I can't even bring it. I'm having, bear with me, y'all. I'm having some trouble with this damn thing. So it says the Fort Worth Police Department fired a veteran officer for posting a racially insensitive meme on Facebook. In a statement released Thursday, police officials revealed that Officer Roger Ballard was given an indefinite suspicion for violating the department's general orders. A spokesman described the punishment as equivalent to termination. So this is the image of this white man with his woman, right? According to the Fort Worth Telegram, Ballard last month shared the shocking meme. Now, this is the thing. They say shared the shocking meme if they're shocked that this cop would do something like this, right? According to the Fort Worth Star Telegram, Ballard last month shared the shocking meme, which showed a photo of a black man lying in a casket. Accompanying the text read, "The face." Hold on, this thing is crazy. I keep saying it's not responding. It says Ballard last month shared the shocking meme, which showed a photo of a black man lying in a casket, accompanying the text that read, "The face that you make when you don't stop resisting." The meme was allegedly posted on a Facebook account, which Ballard shared with his wife. The account has since been deleted. So let's go down. Damn, computer's acting. Thank you. Right. It says the police department was notified about the post on September 20th before Internal Affairs began the investigation. The spokesman stated that the division concluded that Ballard was responsible for the post that racially insensitive meme containing a photo which led to numerous complaints and public outrage. But this is the thing. Again, I keep saying, who gave white people, who told white people that they would be able to judge us or reside over us? So now when you see this, they're saying outrage. People outraged, but how come we still allowing these people to be our police officers? I mean, in astronomical numbers in black communities. I'm trying to I lost the damn picture, man. This thing. Let me see if I can bring that picture back. Hold on, let me do it this way. Let me do it this way. Let me do it this way. Let me come back over because I want y'all to see this. Let me do it like this. Because I can't bring it back up for some reason. Man, look at this. This is him. This is the man in the casket. And it says, "The face you make when you don't stop resisting." And this is his name is Roger Ballard. It says, "The face you make when you don't stop resisting." Look at that. The face you make when you don't stop resisting. Now, this is a white police officer. This is a white police officer. Now, let me ask you a question. Now, let me reshare the screen. Hold on. Hold on a second. One second. I'll get this back. Okay, yeah. So we back. So this is the thing. He's a police officer, patrolling black communities. Black people are supposed to trust these people. And the sad part is, we spend a lot of time telling our children in the communities that our parents go to work in every day, pay taxes, that you got to be careful. That you got to be careful when you're encountering white police in 2020. But yet and still, your same parents is the ones telling you to go vote for Joe Biden and all this kind of stuff. We're still experiencing racism. We're still explaining to our children. About what happens if you encounter a white police officer. But with all that being said, in 2020, you got a damn cop that's still posting this shit. He's saying that he's saying that this is the image of a black guy, of a black man that resists arrest. Damn, we're gonna kill him. But just think about this though. How many white police officers across America agree with that? How many white police officers smiled when they saw that? How many black Republican conservatives said anything when they saw it? So see, this live stream today is for pro-black people to get an understanding that is to double down on what I said earlier today in the car. Michael Eric Dyson is not your friend. The Van Joneses, the Roland Martins, the Obamas, and then all the ones on the left, on the right. They're not your friends. See, being pro-black and loving your people and wanting better for your people, man, is a lonely road. Look at this right here. I mean, look at just what's going on. Like these. Right. I agree. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this story here. Police chief accused of rigging his own hiring resigns. See, Candace Owens don't have a problem with talking shit about Ahmaud Avery or talking shit about Breonna Taylor. But Candace Owens, this is 2020. This is last month. Candace Owens ain't making videos about this man in the largest city in Connecticut, in Bridgeport. This goddamn man was accused of rigging his own hiring for the Bridgeport Police District. I mean, goddamn, that's some real gangster shit. This is the top brass. Who you supposed to be able to trust in? But how come the black conservatives don't ever talk about these people? They'll never talk about these people because they'll lose their position. Police chief accused of rigging his own hiring. But that's some gangster shit, Red. He went in and rigged his own shit. The police chief of Connecticut's largest city resigned Thursday, hours after being arrested on federal charges that he teamed with Bridgeport personnel director to rig the hiring process to ensure he got the job 2 years ago. Come on, man. God damn. So you got the top cops in Connecticut and other places rigging shit. We ain't got a chance. So you mean to tell me your vote matter? Are you serious? I mean, goddamn. The damn the police chief cheating. Mayor Joe, and listen, this is the person that the mayor picks to be the chief. Exactly, Black Voltron. This is the mayor. This is why we created Urban Nerds, man. We got to raise up our own children and we got to teach them. See, I got to do these slow videos to really dissect and show you guys just exactly what's happening across America. When you keep thinking we in this racial utopia, I got to teach this to young black boys and girls, their history and what it is that they got to be doing, man. And what we up against. Mayor Joe said Chief Armando A.J. Perez resigned and that he named Assistant Chief Rebecca Garcia as acting chief at the federal prosecutors in New York and the FBI officials in Connecticut announced the arrest of Perez and David Dunn, the city's acting personnel director. Well, if the chief is that corrupt, what the hell else is going on there? We need to investigate that fucking mayor. The mayor was the one that put him in position. Perez, 64 of Drumbell, Connecticut, and Dunn, 72 of Stamford, Connecticut, were each charged with wire fraud, conspiracy to commit wire fraud, and with making false statements to investigators. Both appeared via video before a federal judge in Bridgeport and were allowed to remain free on $150,000 bail. They did not enter pleas. Messages seeking a comment were left with Perez and his lawyer. Man. A criminal complaint alleged Perez and Dunn defrauded the city's 144,000 people by rigging the 2018 police chief examination to put Perez in position to secure the post as the head of the police department with an annual budget of $100 million and more than 400 police officers. The previous police chief had resigned in 2016. I mean, damn. I mean, damn. I mean, but you'll have a Daniel Cameron that come down on black people. But these are all men that's never been in trouble with the law. Let's move on. Let's move to the next one. Like we just gonna come down the line. I gotta get to these teachers. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, man. Now we into the senators. Oh man, now we gotta talk about the senators and the Congress. Oh man, I mean, these are the people in position to legislate laws, man. These are the people that can affect your lifestyle. Ohio senator fired over remarks about black people hygiene. Oh, shit. So you mean to tell me that this lawmaker who has the ability, but yet and still, everything that goes on is Pookie and Ray Ray fault. Local and state. Columbus, Ohio, an Ohio lawmaker has been fired from his job now I want y'all to look at this hold on. As a position after questioning and hearing whether the colored population was contracting coronavirus at disproportionate rates because they do not wash their hands as well as others. State Senator Stephen Huffman, a Republican, remains under pressure also to resign his seat in the state's GOP-controlled legislation over the remarks made Tuesday during a meeting of the Senate Health Committee about whether racism should be declared a public health crisis. Hoffman questioned witness Angela Dawson, executive director of the Ohio Commission of Minority Health, over why rates of COVID-19 were higher for Black Ohioans than for other populations. Could it be just that African Americans or the colored? What the fuck uses colored? Or the colored population do not wash their hands as well as other groups. Oh, this is a goddamn man. This is a goddamn senator in Ohio. He's telling you that. God damn. I mean, listen. See, when I talk this pro-black stuff, and I'm telling y'all, these people are your lawyers, your doctors, your judges, your school teachers. Racism is the American way. How are we not pro-black? How are we not banding together, man? Look at this. Listen to this. Could it just be? I mean, he had to mitigate it. He wasn't even afraid to say it. Could it just be that African Americans or the colored population do not wash their hands as well as other groups, or wear masks, or do not socially distance themselves? Hoffman asked during the Senate testimony. Could that just be the explanation of why there's higher incidents? Dawson, who was Black, responded, "That is not the opinion of leading medical experts in this country." Ooh. People be having a nerve to be shocked when they hear this shit. Me and Riz ain't shocked. We know what we're dealing with. This is the American way. Team Health, where Hoffman worked as an emergency room director, fired him Thursday. Dr. Hall's comments are wholly inconsistent with our values and commitment to creating a tolerant and diverse workplace. This is a damn doctor. And oh man. Listen to this shit, man. Ohio Governor Mark DeWine, a fellow Republican, also condemned Hoffman's remarks as inappropriate and hurtful. Well, of course, he got to take that. He's under fire. Words do matter. So do actions. The governor said in his statement, he is a doctor and is in a unique position because of that to play a significant role in the legislative to work to change this serious health disparity. I hope that he will. Listen to this part. But just think about it. Think about it. How many of these people across America think like this man? Dr. Hoffman. Dr. Hoffman. I don't see none of these. I don't state senator Stephen Hoffman. I don't see none of these so-called black right on this man out. Most of y'all never even heard of these people. But I'm telling y'all, when I come out and teach and talk, I'm never going to have a large audience. Never. Because the stuff that I talk about doesn't require me to have a large audience, because I'm talking to a mentally dead people. And I'm trying to wake up a mentally and spiritually dead people every day. I'm just trying to come with certain things to wake you guys up, to explain to you guys. Look at this. Look at this. Conspiracy theorists and racist memes had how a dozen Texas GOP county chairs caused turmoil within the party. These is people that's empowered to legislate laws across the state, man. Watch this shit I'm about to read to y'all. This is June 2020. This shit is going down all across America, man. But they telling you to vote for these people. Black people is not galvanizing their own. On Friday morning, 5 GOP county chairs were facing backlash for sharing racial social media posts. The Texas Tribune identified seven other GOP county chairs across the state who shared similar posts. Yeah, you're gonna hear gunshots going off, all day, Riz, until we get to the point where we can help some of our people. This place is hell until we wake up and realize that we ain't in hell. That's why we came back here. We came back here to teach our people, man. We came back here to love our people more than they hate themselves. Because this place is a hell as long as you believe you're in hell. That's why they condition your mind to make you see so much fucked up shit. And see yourself through the lens of the system that they create. Now watch this. On Friday morning, Texas top Republican official, including Greg Abbott, had condemned 4 GOP chairs for proliferating conspiracy theories on Facebook. The post from chairs of some of the largest counties in Texas suggested George Floyd's death was staged to erode black support from President Donald Trump. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Meanwhile, a fifth chairperson, Harris County GOP chair-elect Keith Nielsen, announced Saturday he will not take office as planned after coming under fire for posting a Martin Luther King Jr. quote, "Injustice everywhere is a threat to justice everywhere," on the background with a banana. I'm going to read that again. This is a dude that was running for office. He was the fifth chairperson. Harris County GOP chair-elect Keith Nielsen announced Saturday he will not take office as planned after coming under fire for posting a Martin Luther King Jr. quote, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." And on the background, it was a banana. This shit. This man is in position of power in Texas. He posted it. He was cool with it too. This is the stuff that I need you guys to understand, that even when you're not voting, our relationship in this country with a lot, I ain't gonna say every last white person in this country. I'm not gonna say that, but most white people, our relationship has not been good. Look at this right here. Let me go to this one. Because I'm not showing you just some ragtag. I'm not showing you guys just some ragtag, poor white people. I'm showing y'all positions of people in power, in positions that can legislate laws that can actually move the goalposts. I'm showing y'all these people. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. This boy. I'm downstairs on the live stream. It's 9:45. My son is still upstairs making a bunch of noise. He's supposed to be in the bed. Hold on. Now you're not gonna have. Hello? Get your butt. I hear you while I'm downstairs on this live stream. Get off that phone and go to bed. Good night. My bad, y'all. I had to get the yeah, daddy duties don't stop just because I'm live. All right, now look, let me show y'all this here, right? Let's go here. See, this live stream is important, man, because this is Senator Thom Tillis. And what he said in 2012, Tillis revealed that he doesn't think African Americans and Latinos as being real North Carolinians or Americans for that matter. Well, African Americans, by this senator in North Carolina, is saying that African Americans are not real Americans, North Carolinians. But this is a man. Listen to this shit, man. And he's still in office now. Hold on. This man is still in office now. On top of that, Tillis says he wants to divide and conquer. People on government assistance engineered some of the most racist political maps in U.S. history and passed a racist voter suppression package that was struck down for targeting African American communities with almost a surgical precision. Thom Tillis keeps reminding North Carolinians who he is, and North Carolinians are listening. NCDP spokesman Robert Howard said, from targeting African American communities with almost surgical positions to saying we need to divide and conquer our own citizens and claiming that Latino and African Americans aren't part of the traditional North Carolina. Don Wills have tried to divide us by race for his entire time in office. Shameful and wrong. But this is a man that's in position of power. And what I'm saying is being pro-black is a lonely place. Because when you try to explain this stuff to your own people, they don't listen to you, man. They don't listen to you. Most black people don't care nothing about Thom Willis. They don't give a shit. They just want white people to treat them better. Most black people don't want to be liberated. I got to do these live streams, and I could hook it up to the computer thing, and I could just scroll through and talk about it. But I got to read. I got to read this shit. Because I gotta let you guys know. I gotta let you guys know how they view you. So now when you see a Daniel Cameron talking the shit he talking, now you know that Daniel Cameron is full of shit. Tillis slammed for racist. Now this is an article from 2020, July 17th. Racist comments that wasn't his first. I'm showing you guys judges, federal judges, state judges, circuit judges, police chiefs, senators, doctors. But how come these black conservatives only got vitriol towards us? I'm calling it out. Yeah, only money. Let's go to some of these teachers that y'all allow to teach our babies. Let's go to some of these teachers. No, they don't want to know the truth. Most people like being lied to. I told my brother Riz today, most people like being, hold on. Most people don't want truth. They like to be lied to. Being lied to is better than you exposing the truth. Most of your people will get mad at you for attempting to expose the truth. You will get beat down by your own people. If you call your own people out on that bullshit, they will come after you. Alabama, now look at this. Look at this little black boy and his aunt. Alabama teachers who sent vile racist messages about students receive marginal punishment. 3 teachers were suspended without pay for just 10. This was in 2019 at the end of December. 3 teachers were suspended without pay for just 10 days from an Alabama school after a racist text chain was leaked to the internet last month. The Houston County School Board announced on Wednesday that Tambria McBride, Kim Worsham, and Julie Lessiter will be suspended from Ashford High School. And the leaked chat, McCardle, Worsham, and Lessiter, and 3 other Alabama teachers repeatedly referred to black students as niggers and often used offensive language about transgender students. They called one black student stupid and made jokes about students who may be pregnant. The teachers named the chat bad A bitches. But this is your teachers. This is the teachers. I mean, they calling the black students niggers and talking about who's going to be pregnant. This is the white women that you allow to teach your children. I mean, I gotta really ask black people. I mean, do white people all of a sudden just stop being racist? They just changed? Like, I gotta do these streams because these streams are important. I'm moving in rapid fire because I got like 15 more minutes, so I'm gonna go to the next one. Y'all remember this last year? Remember this? Now we coming up on a year of this. Y'all remember this story? Oh man, I did a stream on this last year. Hold on, let me get rid of this. Why the fuck this damn thing keep coming down? Pennsylvania teacher on leave without pay after racist tirade recorded by parent. So now this is a white lady. This is a white lady inside the I can't get the darn video to play. Okay, this video is no longer available. A female teacher, I played this last year. She called this man all kinds of niggers and all this stuff. And this is a female teacher in Pennsylvania middle school. This is not far from where me and Riz live. A female teacher at Pennsylvania middle school is on administrative leave after she could be heard on video calling the black man an N-word and using other racial language at the fender bender at a high school. So now this lady had a fender bender and got upset. Black Voltron. She got angry at the black man and all her double came out. Look at this. She went in Upper Darby School. The Upper Darby School District is a residential suburb according to the district, and the student population is diverse: 46% African American, 31% white, 14% Asian and Pacific Islander, 5.1% Pacific, and 1% other. So she went on to say the woman cuts him a look as she rubs the bumper of a truck she was driving. She can be heard saying the man is probably on welfare too. The man says not even a bit. 6 figures a year, man. The teacher who has been publicly identified called that bullshit. It's because I'm young and black. The reason why you would say that. That's right. Because you're black, she replies, and she continues to rub the bumper. Probably on welfare, he says, repeating her words. That's right, she answers, always looking to milk the system. And you see me, a white woman, so you think I got money. What's going on, Rashid? I got your hoodie, man. I'm gonna bring it up there tomorrow, man. I'm gonna bring your hoodie up North Philly tomorrow, Rashid. Definitely got the urban nerves, man. You know, urban nerves is on that. Always. Make sure, man, if y'all can, y'all hit that. Oh my God. Make sure if y'all can, y'all hit that Cash App and support Urban Nerds, man. All proceeds go to what we trying to do with these kids, man. And I gotta do these type of live streams, man. To get this information out to the people, man. The people need to hear it. Like our people want feel good stories, but our people going into these institutions and they're really believing that white people are going to change, or you get a job and it's a white person that helped me, not my own people. Well, that's for another story. But this is a story of a teacher. Let me go to this one. I got two more. And then we out of here. Let's bring this one in. Yeah, it's all over, Riz. You right, bro. I haven't done a stream like this in a while, man. I said, man, what the hell, man? Let me get to it. 5 Pace high school teachers placed on leave amid racist Facebook and post investigation. And why am I showing these teachers? Look at this, right? Leisha Dilshaw, a teacher who came under fire 2 weeks ago after Facebook post she made began circulating on social media, was one of 5 teachers placed on administrative leave. Dilshaw, who is also the National Honor Society sponsor at Beta Club sponsor at Pace High School, posted a status to her private Facebook page earlier this month addressing Black Lives Matter movement and her thoughts on race relations. This is what she said. We have a black president. He has held office for 2 terms. Part of the post read, we have black Supreme Court justices. We have black lawyers and surgeons and doctors and engineers and teachers and professors. Black people have just as much voice as white. But get this, black people have one up on white people. So now this woman who's teaching our babies is saying that black people have one up on white people, where we still carry their names. We're still being educated by them. We're still having to go into their institutions. We're still under the consciousness that black white beauty is the standard of beauty. White success is the standard of success. She's clearly off misguided and off base. He clearly doesn't know American history. She's just spousing off. But this is not the type of woman that you would want around your babies. Why would you want this type of? This is not the type of woman that you would want around your babies. She went on to say, Dilshaw went on to say that black people are considered the minority and are eligible for minority scholarships, not white children. I don't hear our white people complaining. Then watch this. Black people are eligible for scholarships because for generations you kept our people out of getting scholarships. You kept our people out of getting loans. Damn. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, we ain't gonna be long because you know what's sad. I ain't gonna say it though. You know what's sad is we in here. I'm in here. I'm showing this some of the realest shit that you can show. Really explain to people. Our people, our people. They gonna keep going through what they're going through until they're ready to wake up. Yeah, they're not gonna get it, man. They more interested in garbage. Like I'm showing you. I'm showing you guys judges, doctors, police officers, senators, congressmen, school teachers. These are all people that's probably never been in trouble with the law that you would trust. See, you won't trust George because George is a convicted felon, but you'll trust these people with your children. That's the sad part. So she says the teacher also elaborated that she didn't believe her generation had mistreated Black Americans. But this is a woman that you cool with teaching your children, and that she shouldn't be held liable for actions of her great grandfathers. So she just forget all about the 40s, the 50s, the civil rights movement. She forget all about that shit. You forget all about police brutality and black men getting shot in the back. But this is the same woman that you will be cool with teaching your child. Also, if we really want to get into detail and get petty, I have been called a honky many times, very derogatory, she wrote. I've never pulled up at a bar and honk my horn to pick up a slave. Listen to this shit. Listen to this. Listen to this garbage. These are the people that you as black people allow. Now, me reading this, it shouldn't be 21 people. Everybody should be getting it. But you're too busy watching Kamala Harris debate. Fuck Kamala Harris. These are the people that's talking to your babies. Black woman. Let me read this last one before we get out of here, man. That's why I really got to focus on the urban nerds. Black principal, I'm sorry. Bronx principal accused of, this was last year, the end of last year, 2019, y'all. Look at this. Bronx principal accused of banning Black History Month, locked in legal battle with teachers union. Look at this, y'all. Now, this is the white woman. A white principal and 4 Black teachers in Bronx Middle School have filed dueling lawsuits accusing the other of racism as fallout continues over allegations that the embattled administrator barred Black History Month lessons. Former Bronx Intermediate School 224 principal Patricia Catena, who is white, grabbed headlines in 2018 when the Daily News reported on accusations she prohibited English teachers Mercedes Cabrero from teaching lessons of the Harlem Renaissance and confiscated a student's poster on African American musical genius Lena Horne. This is inside the Bronx. God damn. Look. Amid the furor, Katana sued Latero, 2 other Black teachers at the school, and 2 teachers union employees, alleging that they waged a mainly malevolent and racist campaign to oust Katina as principal because she was successfully cracking down on underperforming educators. Wow. So this is the thing where you had all the Black people protesting, Black and Latino people. But this is the thing, though. We got to get Black people teaching our babies. Why would you expect, after all the stuff that I just showed you guys today, why would you expect these people to think that they're on your side, that they will be with you? Yeah, I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to. It gets hard sometimes, and I tell my brother Riz, because it's a thankless fight and it's a tireless fight, and I really care about Black people. But sometimes you get let down by your people. I feel some type of way. I feel as though all the B1 and black first people should be on board. I've been on here a long time. There's no reason for me to have 19 people here. And a lot of times it's just like, what is it all for? Like I could just focus on my Urban Nerds channel and just teach my history and just say fuck these niggas. But I can't do that because I'm commissioned by the Most High to come do the work. I can't say fuck these niggas. I got to keep pushing and doing the work. But a lot of y'all sometimes, but I still love you. But a lot of y'all, man, are going to continue to keep going through things because y'all complain about white supremacy, but y'all don't care. Y'all don't appreciate when Black brothers that don't have a gun in his hand, that's not out making a bunch of babies, care about his people enough to come teach. Y'all don't respect it. And it's sad because I cherry pick and go into these things because I want you guys to see. I want you guys to see the stuff that these people do, man. So let me see. Yeah, so this is the image of the kids that they wanted to teach Black history in the Bronx. and they was being stonewalled by the white principal there. And she didn't she basically didn't want it taught. So let me stop sharing my screen. Hold on for one second. 1 second. All right. Go here. All right, yeah. So we at the coming up on the hour and a half mark. Yeah, the rat race. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, human resource department. I agree. Yeah, I mean, we stay encouraged, but when you really think about it, I don't know if you've seen the live stream earlier, Black Voltron. Just think about this, Black Voltron. How many people, how many of your people in your family, right? Because I use my family, I talked about this today to everybody. Just think about if you at the barbecue with your family, Brother Voltron, how many of your people in your family are actually unapologetically pro-black, or they just black people that's pro-system? They in church, they're they're voting for Joe Biden. They're not thinking like we're thinking. They're not, they make fun of us for having our stance and being unapologetically pro-black. They call us names, our own people. And the thing is, some people, I'm gonna get into the spiritual aspect of it, but they make fun of us. You know, if, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna let it be. But it gets tiresome, and I know I gotta keep doing the work of the Most High. I gotta keep telling the truth, even if two people get here. But you get let down by your people. Yeah, that's why I was saying, Black Voltron. Just think of Black Voltron. Just think when you go to your family barbecues, how many people that you could say in your family? Because I use mine. It's not many people in my family that's pro-black. They pro-system. My dad get mad at me because I said I wasn't voting for Joe Biden. They're not on this pro-black stuff. It gets tiresome because you actually want to see black people win, and you want to come in and you want to do the work, and you want to show, and you want to live the life. Like you want to actually live what you talk about. You want to show your family. You want to show your children. You want to show the wife, the grandbabies. You want to make videos and go out in the street and talk to the youth. But what I know, the people like us, your people, they just don't get it. They don't care. So it's just like I got the urban nerds thing now, and I'm gonna really start focusing a lot on my urban nerds channel. Not really doing much over here. I'm not talking to these niggas no more. Too much. I got to talk to the young people and build up a new generation of young people that's going to care, because the thing is, most of our people do not care or want to listen until their brother or sister gets shot in the face. Now they want people to come and talk to them and come and do more family, and it's just it gets tired. It gets tiresome. Now, if I can go pull, crank up a stream right now and start getting into gossip about people, and 100 people will show up, and you get tired of it. We coming into right. We coming into an election in November with Donald Trump and Joe Biden. And what I was doing was showing you guys, when you voting for these judges, these senators, these congressmen, how racist they are, but you give them your vote. You actually support them. Yeah, yeah, I agree, Black vote. Right, we got to keep pushing the message. So I'm gonna get off here, man. I just think that hopefully one day, you know, brothers like me and brother Moses and Riz, we can keep pushing, and we can get this message out to thousands of people that that's woke, that's willing to move in the direction in which we think and which is the right way. I'm not interested in debates. I'm not interested in arguing back and forth with black men on YouTube or having uh, arguments with black women. I'm not interested in none of that. I'm not interested in the stuff that go on in black YouTube. I'm interested in elevating and enlightening my people. I'm interested in promoting black marriage and black family. That's what I'm interested in. And I think that sometimes, like I go to sleep, man, I get up, man, and I talk to the Most High. It's me. I talk to the Most High. No, no, don't say that. Stop talking like that. I told you, Rich. Stop talking like that. It's not death no more. Stop doing that. It's not death no more. No, 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 no. That's not what we came here to do. We can't do that. Riz is my family, y'all. Riz go in. Riz is family. It's not death no more. That's not what we came here for. We came here to enlighten them. Sometimes we get upset and we get hurt with our people, but we still gotta love them. Yeah, we still gotta love them. It can't be death to them all. We gonna get beat on and beat up for loving our people. That's just the way it is. Riz know how I am. We just gotta keep fighting. Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. Riz is my family, and Riz. See, the thing is, with my brother Riz, love y'all, and Riz get frustrated, man, with our people, man, because he loves so hard, and he want our people to get right, man, and do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And we talk all the time. And Riz get frustrated. I'm always getting on him. I mean, but when you hear Riz make certain comments, don't ever think that it's about hate for y'all, because he don't hate y'all. He love you, and we get frustrated, man, because it's just like we can see what's going on, man. We can see what's going on, and people just don't want to get it. So we're gonna sign off, though. I'm gonna sign off. Shantae, how you like your shirt, Shantae? Yeah, I hope so, Shantae, man. We're getting it. We're going to get it. Yeah, I agree, Divine. Let the Most High get vengeance, and that's exactly what we're doing. That's why I say I love my people more than they hate themselves. And I just wanted to do this exercise tonight, this live stream tonight, um, just to show you guys when you hear, yeah, I agree, I agree. We just gotta, we just gotta remember what we came here for, is, and what our job is, and what our jobs is for. I mean, we got to be patient. We agreed to come, and me and Riz, we gonna get together, and do a live stream. We gonna get together and do a live stream on. Thanks for the cash app, Miss Rogers. Thank you so much. We're gonna get together. We're gonna do a live stream on the spirituality aspect of this. So look forward to that coming. Look forward to that coming. Um, they say. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm waiting for the photos because we great put up the website now. I got my PayPal things straightened out, so the website is coming up. So we're gonna put that up. So yeah, let me get out of here, man. So remember, I love my people more than they hate themselves, and I pray to the universal creator most high that these words are enough to inspire you. These words are enough to make you look at yourself in the mirror and make change. These words are enough to make you look at your children and know you have to make change. I hope that when you came here for information, and when you yes, and when you leave here greater than what you was before you came. Leave here edified. I hope that you share this information on all your social media mechanisms that you use to get the message across. Queen Ma Rogers, thank you so much for the cash app. Thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. And all proceeds will definitely go to Urban Nerds. You're going to look forward to seeing us more on more road trips. I'm going to get Riz main ass out there with us with the kids. On road trips with me. So, yeah, we gotta get out. We gotta just keep pushing and fixing our people. Don't mind me. Sometimes I get frustrated and I vent, but I'm on assignment from the Most High. I came through the Stargate and through the womb on assignment from the Most High. I was given my orders before I got here, and I'm reminded of my orders every day. So if I'm talking to 2 people or 2,000 people, the message has to be the same. So I want to thank y'all, that those of you that did tune in to watch me for an hour and a half and get this information. And I hope that you guys got something from this information. I hope that you guys looked at, go back and look at those judges that I showed you guys. Because I need you guys to understand that if I'm showing you these judges, how many other judges agree with them across America, all throughout the states of California, Texas, Pennsylvania, Florida, New York City, New Jersey, Delaware, Michigan, Georgia, Florida. I mean, just all sitting from federal judges to circuit judges to all these different judges, police chiefs. We ain't got a chance if we ain't working together. This is the way that these people view us. That's why I had to show you, I had to prove my point. So Daniel Cameron is mad at black people for calling him out, but he don't have a problem with Marion White. He don't have a problem with being a part of the system. Yeah. Well, gunshots are going to continue to go off in the city until people like us get to the position of waking up our people. That's all part of the system of awakening dead vessels. That's why the Bible says that he began to preach to the winds and wake up those dead dry bones in the valley. We got to preach this message to a dead people and awaken them. Our people are in the valley, man, and it's dry bones. We got to wake them up. We got to constantly tell the people who they are. We got to get to the babies. That's why we created Urban Nerds. We got to get to the babies, and we got to resurrect that spirit inside of them and tell them that they're greater than what the system has told them they are. Remember that. We got to resurrect them. Yeah, I mean, All right, so yeah, peace out, y'all, man. I see y'all. I got another live stream coming tomorrow. I'm gonna go in on some stuff tomorrow. I think I'm gonna be out in the street tomorrow though on this live stream. And I got another self-defense video coming too. I'm gonna be doing a couple self-defense videos, showing you guys simple ways to defend yourself in close proximity and close quarters. Yeah, in the book of Ezekiel. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you a couple wrestling videos, a couple judo. We're gonna do some videos where we actually break stuff down, and I'm gonna show you guys how to defend yourself. So look forward to those coming. Yeah, yeah, but that's what it is. They don't mock you because they don't get it. They shit in the Bible, in the scriptures, they mock Jesus. So if they mocked him, yeah, yeah. All right. So remember, y'all, exactly, Black Voltron. So peace. Exactly, Riz. We agree. Peace, y'all.